coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No. No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds and stand together. Any questions?
I am Groot.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
All right. Okay, it's go time. What am I doing today? What are you doing with
You
my
need
life?
help with your Marvel Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the game.
Greetings, Commanders. We have identified a small number of players. Also, a small number of leaderboards. A small number of seasons. A small number of unexplained rosters. Possibly a small number of years. But don't worry. Very small. Tiny. Even. They said it was small, just a blip in the glass. Then every leaderboard started looking like trash. DD9 diamonds, events, raids. How long were the discount guys getting paid? Some folks grinded, some folks planned. Some bought offers with a trembling hand. Meanwhile, someone hit a shadow checkout screen.
Come on.
And came back glowing like a money machine. Ready, lit up, Discord crack. Wait! How far does this thing go back? Not just one race, not just one score. How many trophies came from dirty cores? They said they found a fire, but there's smoke damage in every room. Every board, every score, every crown ever won. Now it all smells like doom. They said small number, but the whole house went boom. You can patch up the leaderboard, but there's smoke damage in every room. A nihilist laughed from the top of the chart, while the honest whales got stabbed in the heart. Full price pain, bargain bin fame. Now everyone's side-eyeing every name. Cosmic crucible, war season ranks. Event milestones and auction tanks. Every world first, every flex, every score comes with one little question. Where'd you get those cores? They said we'll remove what we can detect, but what about everything they didn't check? What about months? What about years? What about all those purchased careers? They said they found a fire, but there's smoke damage in every room. DD9, War, Crucible 2, now every trophy got a courtroom view. They said small number. Yeah, sure, that's cute. You caught one guy with matches, but the curtains smell like loot. Buy from the website, Apple or Play. Thanks for the warning after payday. Honest spenders holding receipts, watching discount demons take top seats. Diamond rewards got yanked from the show, but the damage was already baked in, bro. Gear was bought, milestones cleared, trust disappeared like an offer that error. Temporary bans and leaderboard cuts. Now everybody's yelling, no, that's not enough, because cheating at the top doesn't stay up there. It rolls downhill through every war and crucible pair. They said they found a fire, but there's smoke damage in every room. Every board, every score, every crown ever worn. Now it all smells like doom. They said small number, but the whole house went boom. You can patch up the leaderboard, but there's smoke damage in every room. One for the VPN, 2 for the loader, 3-day vacation, then back even bolder. 4 for the course, 5 for the shame, 6 for the accounts that already cashed in, 7 for the diamonds, 8 for the fame, 9 for the cold case buried in game, 10 for the dev post trying to move fast. Small number of players, small number my
Holy
ass.
shit. Are you kidding me? Holy
Because
shit.
now
Are you
it's not
correct?
just-
Who
Holy
cheated
fuck
this
off.
event?
Now it's
Who cheated?
Is that right? What? Yeah, 9 point. So Smoke Hash knows because I know it was 9.3 EV. This guy knows if he's using the term expected value, and we all know that to get the 9.39 really meant you had to pop that 1 in a 2,000 chance at 180. But you know, and they still were averaging like 8. Like it felt like 8. 1.285, get fucked. Holy get fucked. Holy get fucked. This is nothing. Took out an added hit monkey. Made progress today. Attack number 38. Okay.
smoke damage in every room.
So does country music actually sound like this? Because if country music sound like this, I would listen to it. This is pretty good.
When they started looking,
Because the scariest part isn't who got caught.
it's how long we were clapping.
For people who bought the podium.
Fucking genius! Alright, fine. How come that doesn't work? Hello, welcome in. We're playing Marvel Strike Force, I think. Got a new setup. Well, not a new setup. I changed around my room a little bit. Working and lurking. Hope all is well. Okay, let's see if I can get this to go over here. I can kind of see that. My day has gone well. I'm a little behind on some things, but overall, haven't got as there was supposed to be a gameplay video out today, but that didn't happen, which is fine. Let's see, let's just delete him.
Shortage, gear locked tight, same complaints every night. Subreddit on fire again, see you there.
Working and jerking. Oh, lurking. Okay. You wouldn't be the first one to jerk off this stream. Sad times. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash my computer. Oh my god, did I crash my computer? You know what? Let's unplug this. This is just gonna be a problem. All right. I added a teleprompter for a thing I did. And I think it turned out, I actually probably should play it back because I don't know if I did it correctly. Let's see. I've got a game that just hit my radar called Transformers Eternal War. And as a longtime Transformers fan, this one I'm genuinely excited about. Officially licensed by Hasbro, brings together legendary Autobots and Decepticons from Optimus Prime and Megatron, Bumblebee, Jazz, Soundwave, and Starscream, and many more in an all-new mobile strategy RPG. What really caught my attention is... All right, well, it turned out fine, I guess. All right. Game is dead. Holy moly. No, I don't know that. Anybody else know the math on this? I guess in some ways it doesn't matter, but how much... Smoking beers! What am I doing? What was your total number of mods to get that score? $660. Yeah, 9.39. All right, so there's the old ones. All right. Yeah, I knew it was 9.3. I think that was the exact number I was quoting yesterday. Well, 9.4 would be... I quoted... It's over... It was over 9. Well... Welcome to Marvel Strike Force! Hey, let's play the song. Let's play the song that kind of... What we got? Here we go.
Yeah. Log in, collect, nothing changed. Same store pop-ups, just rearranged. Yeah, yeah. New patch drop, yeah, it's kinda mid. Another event, but it's pay to win. 50 offers before I can play. Best value ever, okay, sure. Yeah, Go still gone, can't level a thing. Got 10 new tunes cartoons can't build a team. Gear tear, 21 dreams, but I'm stuck in debt. Game says grind, wallet says bet. Crashing again, freezing my phone. Support ticket says we don't know. Well, harder, that's the plan. Spend more money if you can. New meta drops every week. If you're broke,
Not reduced, obliterated. Obliterate, not even close. 8 times worse. Unless somebody's got better math, I know this bottom number is correct. But I'll wait for a second opinion on that. Oh, the scrambling orbs? Oh, okay. Well, I'll wait. Maybe we'll get some better numbers. I'm hopeful. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, well, never mind. I'll take whatever, you know, if there's better numbers, there's better numbers. Let's do it. I think, are we done with Marvel Strike Force? Holy moly. All right, well, we'll wait and see then. Well, somebody will do the math. Okay, we'll do tower.
I've been grinding since beta, now I feel betrayed. OP drops and skill gets outweighed. Used to punch up, now I punch down. Whales auto win while I wear the crown. Free to play dreams getting crushed overnight. PvP's a joke, can't win the fight. Scopely, you listening, this ain't the way. OP's killing the game we used to.
Your face in the thumbnail? I did mine yesterday. I could do it again, that one today. I'm not. I guess I could do that. Yeah, we got stuff to do. And then we've got. We need to get this the second best AI song ever made.
Don't move, don't move. Nah, nah, banana. Eyes locked, don't panic. Nah, nah, banana. Hold it steady, don't rush that line. Take it slow, yeah, take your time. Grip it right, don't let it slide. You leaned in, now you can't rewind. Look left, look right, don't trust that thing. Why moving, got a mind of his own. Step back quick, now you froze mid-step. Now you stuck and you already know. Wait, don't react. Take it slow, don't rush that. Too close now, don't panic. Nah, banana. Too late. Nah, banana. Nah.
All right, so yeah, we'll do Cosmic Crucible, and then we'll do the tower.
You good?
It's a great day.
Nah. One pill down now, hold that pace. Don't lose grip, stay in your place. Too close now, you cross that line. Say less, yeah, it's banana time.
All right, that's a good idea.
Don't move. Nah, banana.
Banana.
Banana. Banana.
All right, I don't know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do CC here in a second. I'm never gonna get older.
Never gonna get old and never gonna get old and never gonna get old.
Oh, my computer's dying. Let's find out where.
Never gonna get old and
Oh, it's Chrome. All right, well, let's restart Chrome. I just gotta.
never gonna get old and
Yeah, Chrome is taking a shit. Well,
get old and never gonna get old and
come on. You can do it. Turn off. Oh, finish update? Yeah, something's going on. All right, well, fix your scam. All right, let's see here. See if that fixes my computer. Probably.
MSF. MSF.
I don't have made top 10. No, I have not. I might. It might be a good idea. Top 10 characters. Annihilus. No. Breaker, Silver Surfer, Professor X, Damon, yeah, Silver Surfer, Breaker Silver Surfer is really important. Yeah, really important. He's pretty good. I don't know what to tell you. I think he's pretty good. Plus, you're going to need him eventually. Same thing with Mighty Storm. Pretty good. Yeah, I am. I'm running Mighty Storm on defense. I'm running Silver Surfer Breaker on offense. Yeah. Direct.
Slow with no gold. Yeah, we play, yeah, we roll, but the game say stop. No gold. Yeah.
Here we go. Who do I want to explode? Goodbye.
Wait, don't react. Take it slow, don't rush that. Too close now, don't panic. Banana. Too late. Banana.
So are we done? Oh, no, we're not.
Good? You good?
Yeah, let's make a top 10 list. Let's do it. Why not? It'll be fun.
Too close now, you cross that line. Say less, yeah, it's banana time. Don't move. Too late.
All right. Let's see. Let's make a top 10 video. Maestro, sure, why not? Annihilus, sure, why not? We don't know about him. No, yeah. Well, we're just going to throw up characters that I really like. And then we will circle back and then reduce them. All right, we got 15, so we need to knock some off. All right, so we got 15 picked. The 15 that I got picked, we got to drop or add. But we got Null, Darkstar, Damon, Mighty Storm, Silver Surfer Breaker, Odin, Professor X, Quasar, Blue Marvel, Jeff, Sentry, Old Man Logan, Executioner, Maestro, and Nihilus. Yeah, well, it's not going to be in any order. It's going to be top 10 characters in no particular order. I'm not sure about Old Man Logan. Not sure about Jeff. I'm not sure about Quasar. Not sure about Sentry, Executioner. Not sure about Darkstar. Anybody I leave off?
Yeah. Log in, collect, nothing changed. Same store pop-ups, just rearranged.
Yeah, they definitely have price tags. We heard this song already today. Symbiote Quicksilver, yeah, you got to be here.
Progress detected.
Resistance detected.
Solution detected.
Yeah, we're gonna drop names, add names. Jito says Sentry is high value as plug and play.
You said I'm done like 7 times. Now you're back for the shiny lines. Big red button, flashing gold. Limited offer. Take my soul.
So Sentry, take Sentry off. I mean, we got some. Old Man Logan's old as fuck, right? I think Damon's good in. I've even used Damon in Arena. I think Damon's an interesting one. All right, but characters to remove Damon maybe. Characters to move Sentry maybe. No. We're going to put Maestro and Mighty Blade and Annihilus on the list just to honorable mentions, but we'll just have, they probably won't be in the video, but I still need to drop like 4 more of these off this list. I mean, I could do a top 10 and then say, hey, I don't have Maestro, Annihilus, or Mighty Blade, but they should be on your radar. Yeah. I think I gotta drop 4 more that are up here.
Increasing monetization. Well, harder.
So we got Null for sure. Odin, Professor X for sure. Blue Marvel for sure. No, you're saying that Odin's less important than Jeff the Land Shark? No. I use Odin constantly. I suspect Odin will last longer than some of these other characters on this list. Okay, well, let me ask you this. Are they stronger than Old Man Logan?
Attention, commanders. Please keep your receipts visible. Please keep your cards legal. And please stop acting surprised when the mystery discount guy turns into a band wave. Band, band, band. With a dirty little card in your hand. Load it up fast, now you're gone from the land. Everybody sing it like band, 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 band. Bought a fake crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, no the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say band, band, band. He had a baby roster Sunday night. Monday morning, everything bright. Blue stuff glowing, diamonds too. Like, bro, what happened to you? He said, I know a guy, don't worry about it. Cheap little hookup, don't post about it. But the bank said no, and the lock said yes. Now the whole leaderboard's under arrest. Who got loaded? Who got stacked? Who got blessed by the chargeback pack?
Yeah, no, Odin's on the list. The idea of taking Odin off this list, it was not, for me, I think Odin belongs on a top 10 no matter what.
Everybody sing it like band, 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 band. Bought a big crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, now the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say band, band. Swipey swipe, bye bye. Receipt got wings and it learned to fly. Clicky click, uh-oh.
Yeah, like some of the characters that I'm not sure about. I'm not really sure about Darkstar or Damon or Quasar or Jeff or Sentry or Old Man Logan, Quicksilver, Symbiote, Executioner. Ones that I'm more confident on are going to be like Null. I think Silver Surfer Breaker is pretty good. Odin, Professor X, yeah. Then I don't really want to talk too much about Maestro, Annihilus, and Blade. But, they're there too. Quasar, I don't know. Quasar could be falling off. He's kind of useful. Darkstar is just kind of useful on a team. Damon, interesting, right? Definitely an important character in Crucible and in War right now. Kind of defines a whole team. Yeah, I'm not sure about Executioner and Old Man Logan. I'm not even sure how good Quicksilver Symbiote is, really.
One little loader with a big little eye. Two little swipes and a fake alibi. Three little cards that nobody claims. Four little crowns with suspicious names. Five little whales said, wait a damn minute. Six little leaderboards, smoke all up in it. Seven little excuses. Eight little scams. Nine little screenshots. 10 little...
I think Damon's on the list because he's a conversation. Will he drop off this list at some point? Yeah. I mean, I guess who's universally not great? I need to drop 4. So I guess out of Null, Darkstar, Damon, Mighty Storm, Silver Surfer, Odin, Professor X, Quasar, Blue Marvel, Jeff the Landshark, Sentry, Old Man Logan, Quicksilver Symbiote, Executioner. I guess the easy way to do it is pick 2 that you think should be dropped.
The bank at 3 a.m. Alliance milestone. They're getting banned with a dirty little card in their hand. Loaded up fast on the golf.
Yeah, dropping off 2. Yeah, 2 of those 14 that I rattled off.
Everybody point and say
Swipey swipe, bye bye. Receipt got wings and it learned to fly. Clicky click, uh-oh.
where did the top of the leaderboard go? Loaded.
I'm not sure if Executioner should be on this list. I'm not sure if Old Man Logan. Quicksilver Symbiote, I'm not sure. Of the 14 characters, I guess I'll ask the question. Of these 14 characters, which 2 should be dropped off of a top 10 list? Null, Darkstar, Damon, Storm, Silver Surfer, Odin, Professor X, Quasar, Blue Marvel, Jeff the Landshark, Sentry, Old Man Logan, Quicksilver Symbiote, and Executioner. Which 2 don't seem to be like on a top 10 out of those ones I rattled off right there. Executioner, okay, I'm about that one.
Possibly a small number of years. But don't worry. Very small. Tiny.
All right, Executioner is out, dropped. Now Storm is getting used in Arena. I think the best Arena team right now has Storm.
They said it was small, just a blip in the glass. Then every leaderboard started looking like trash. 89 diamonds of
And Quicksilver. Okay, Quicksilver symbiote. Yeah, that one I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about Quicksilver symbiote. Storm and Jeff. Jeff, I get it.
But the whole house went boom. You can patch up the leaderboard, but there's smoke damage in every room.
All right, so of these characters, which two should I drop off? Null, Darkstar, Damon, Storm, Silver Surfer, Odin, Professor X, Quasar, Blue Marvel, Jeff. Uh-oh. That's not good. Uh-oh, I gotta fix that.
Comes with one little question. Where'd you get those cores? They said we'll remove what we can detect, but what about everything they didn't check? What about months? What about years? What about all those purchase careers? They said they found a fire, but there's smoke damage in every room. D9 War, Crucible 2, now every trophy got a courtroom view. They said small number. Yeah, sure, that's cute. You caught one guy out with matches, but the curtains smell like loot. Buy from the website, Apple or Play. Thanks for the warning after payday. Honest spenders holding receipts, watching discount demons take top seats.
I use Darkstar more than Jeff, and Quasar only used with Franklin. Other two. Top row safe, man.
Milestones cleared, trust disappeared like an offer that errored. Temporary bans and
Use Franklin more than Darkstar? That's interesting too. All right. We could throw Franklin in there. I don't have a problem adding Franklin to the list.
but there's smoke damage in every room. Every board, every score, every crown ever worn. Now it all smells like doom. They said small number, but the whole house went boom. You can patch up the leaderboard, but there's smoke damage in every room. One for the
Oh no, I have a feeling that this top 10 list is gonna have more than 10 characters because fuck you.
five for the shame, 6 for the accounts that already cashed in, 7 for the
What character have I never used plug and play?
cold case buried in game, 10 for the dev post trying to move fast.
Quicksilver?
Small number of players.
Never have used Quicksilver plug and play.
Because now it's not just,
Who cheated this event?
now it's
Who cheated last event?
who cheated last.
Yeah, Quicksilver's the only one that I've never used plug and play out of this. I've actually used all of these plug and play.
Paid rent money for gear. This isn't one bad actor with a coupon code.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Stanimal.
They said they found a fire.
Frank, I've not used Franklin plug and play. Does he fall off?
You can fix a board, you can yank a prize, but you can't unburn trust once it dies. Every leaderboard screenshot from back in the day now looks like evidence tucked away. Was that roster crack? Was that spender real? Was that just commitment or a backdoor deal? When the audit starts after the damage is done, the whole
Yeah.
thing becomes suspect, son. They said they found the fire, but there's smoke damage in every room. Not one leaderboard, not one pass. The whole Hall of Fame needs forensic
What's up, Notcats Mom? I'm already looking forward to seeing you again. I wish we lived closer. Nah, yeah, you know what? It would be yeah, I don't know. Franklin I just threw on here, but Franklin solo? Yeah, well, bring him here so that Charlie can pet him. Oh, I know. Does he travel at all? I mean, if he gets to stay in the casita the whole time, we'll get you a litter box and everything. Hi, Mom! Oh my God. Thanks for the 75 months. Save for the 73 months. Tell me to pull Franklin off this list. I'm not even sure. Break off, Franklin? Okay. All right, so we're narrowing it down. So let's talk about Quicksilver Symbiote. Like, is this guy really going to get used by himself? So he's kind of got like a gore mechanic to him. He might. Well, Spider-Man, no. I'm sorry if you're going to do well. Brand new flavor, going alien champions. Is that a good idea? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think if you're going to go all in right now, I think symbiotes is worth considering. Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to put him in here just because I don't know. I think he might be bonkers with diamonds. All right. Old Man Logan, too old? Yeah, he was bugged. OG Spider-Man was bugged. Yeah, he was busted. He had a glitch and they fixed it. Yeah, OG Spider-Man was a temporary situation. Yeah, they fixed it already. Here, I got it right here.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, it was the best buddy stats made him borked with ridiculous health and damage, and then they fixed it. Spider-Man becoming a beast, pretty sure it's fixed. Somebody in chat, I haven't started a new account, so somebody in chat might. All right, let's leave Quicksilver Symbiote on there. I don't know about Old Man Logan. I'm not really 100% on Quasar. I think Quasar is really good though. Jeff, I want to leave Sentry on here because I think Sentry is going to get his own team at some point in the future, and I feel like that a lot of this is not only is the character good, are they good plug and play? Are they good in multiple game modes? Also, which it's mostly a list about long-term viability. Sentry is easily on that list because if they give him the null treatment, that's a go, right? Old Man Logan, Quicksilver symbiote's super fast. He has kind of like a remove charge, remove revive, which means he's kind of like Gore. Probably going to be good for a minute. We also haven't played him with diamonds yet, or I haven't. However, raid teams, whatever your alliance is asking you to do to finish the raids is the maximum amount that you should take up your raid teams. Not more than what you need to get through the raids with your alliance. Yeah, what raid teams you should pursue is going to be mostly determined by what your alliance is doing. All right, I think I'm going to leave the list alone, and there's actually going to be, we're going to talk about 16 characters. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, you're going to want to switch alliances, Shinobi. Yeah, what I would do is go to the Marvel Strike Force. Well, I think I could talk about Old Man Logan in that context. What the hell is this shit? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell is going on? I'm so confused. Boy, I haven't used this scene in a long time. No, 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 no.
You good? Nah.
All right, we switched over microphones. All right. I don't remember how this worked. All right. Oh, that's weird. I gotta come all the way over here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, well, we're gonna do it. Hallway, top 10, hallway. What happened here? Oh God, that's bad. All right, that's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. Blah, blah, blah. We're talking about the top 10. Top 10 characters are right over here in this room. Let's go. Here we are. Oh, it's so bad. I don't even know if I can get it. Try one more time. Top 10 characters are over here. It's bad. I'm not going to do it. I'm trying to do some bad CG. If you're going to want to watch, you have to sit over here. I don't think you can see, though. You're over there.
It's backwards.
Well, yeah, it's mirrored. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right, it's the top 10 characters for the month of July 2026. I have not done one of these videos in quite a bit. This is going to be a ton of fun. It's kind of a throwback. And largely this video is about what characters are going to be good longer term and plug and play viable in a lot of different places. So we're gonna go into that room over there. We're gonna take a look at, in no particular order, the top 10 characters here in Marvel Strike Force. Did the animation work? Did it look like I read? Oh, get out of here, cat! All right, we're gonna talk about them in no particular order because we've got a lot of ones to cover here. There's gonna be actually more than 10. But the video title had to say top 10 characters, so we gotta do it. Easily right here, we have to talk about Null. Null was Battleworld, right? And the cool thing about Null is he's an excellent plug and play character, but he got a team and a total revamp and a slight stat boost. Darkness is great, having the ability to summon Carnage, get the turn meter going on the team when Carnage is out there. All kinds of really cool things about Null. Easily, and I mean easily, makes the list. Let's go to the next character. Not sure about Darkstar. When I was putting this list together, I was like, oof. I know she's like the keystone character on Winter Guard, and she pretty much is the team, and they carry and do all kinds of crazy things inside of Alliance War, but I've used her definitely inside of Crucible. What she does is she does that ping when somebody dies, then she does another hit. Very good. Wanted to put her on this list because I think she is going to get used longer term than a lot of characters, but she is on the very bottom on the list if I was to be frank. In fact, I really thought about taking her off. So like I said, this is kind of in no particular order whatsoever. Next, we got Damon. Now, Damon is crazy with Brimstone of course, inside of War, but this is a completely viable Crucible team. Now, here's the problem with Damon, is that he probably is gonna fall off quicker than a lot of the characters on this list because his whole thing is about going first and then dropping a character and getting that double hit. If he doesn't get the double hit, he doesn't work that great. Now, I have used him also in Arena, but now we've got the Quicksilver meta, and so maybe won't be using him as much as I once did. But definitely a very important War character, very important Crucible character, easily makes the list. Next, we got to talk about Mighty Storm, which is Breaker. And it's kind of interesting, not a Breaker, she's like the counterpart to Breaker. They're going through this year with the Mighty Storm, and then they're coming out with the Breaker, like the Breaker Silver Surfer. And we're also going to be getting the Mighty Blade, and then there's going to be some sort of Breaker character. So it's kind of like we're getting two sets of legendaries. Now, I wasn't really sure about putting her on the list either, but I am using her right now on defense. Looks like she makes up the best defense in the arena. Her plus 4 symbiotes is bonkers good. I've been holding in defense in arena. I've been like at 4, where before that defense, I was dropping down to like 25 and things like that. So it's been a big deal since she came to the game. I do think she's gonna get used in a lot of different places. Also, I think she is going to have a theme for the year, gonna be super useful in getting other characters. It feels like a lot of this year is going to stack, and whether or not you have upgraded older teams will determine whether or not you're gonna be able to get the next teams, and I think she's gonna be an important part of that conversation. Next is Silver Surfer Breaker. I'm using him on offense inside of Arena right now. One of the questions that came up is like, should I build Silver Surfer Breaker if I'm not gonna do the Omen team? And the answer is yes! He's very, very good, very strong. He's a legendary character. This guy is gonna be viable longer term. I also took him to purple ISO 5 because I'm that confident in his abilities, and I'm currently using him on Arena on offense. He's very good. Kat says, get out of here, Kat. You know, she's sneaking out of the room. Baby's crying. She was watching him. Odin. Odin has been out in the game for a minute, but this guy, once he takes a turn, he can solo teams. Let me put it to you this way. When I'm going through and I'm deciding what teams to go and what order to attack in Crucible, it's like I have an Odin team. Now, where Odin is kind of falling off a little bit is he's not being used on defense as much anymore. I feel like there are a lot of good counters to Odin on offense, and if you know you're going up against an Odin team, you kind of work around that. What's happening now is team comps are being put together where the other 4 members are doing stall tactics, different things to get Odin to take a turn. When Odin takes a turn, gets his battlefield effect up, a lot of these teams, a lot of these current teams inside of Crucible and War still lose to Odin. They had to go and fix the way that Retcon worked. They also had to fix the way that Mighty Storm worked to counter Odin. They are redoing characters and redoing teams just to sidestep how powerful Odin is so that the teams can actually hold on defense without some sort of cheesy Odin team. That's right. And the other one was just this week. They did a stealth buff to Mighty Storm. Essentially, that was a buff so that, you know, he wouldn't walk over that team when paired up with like Lilandra and some of the Starjammers. Odin easily makes the top 10 list. Professor X, do I have to say anything? He was a Dark Dimension character. He's very good. he's starting to be not as invincible as he once was when he first came out to the game. In fact, I think he wasn't as strong as, let's say, Odin was when Odin came to the game. I don't feel like his reign has been as long as some of the other characters, some of the other Dark Dimension 9 characters. I mean, I feel like Odin was more impactful, Mephisto was more impactful, Apocalypse more impactful for a longer period of time. But he's still very, very good. Maybe they're trying to scale back the plug and play characters a little bit, is what I kind of sense there with Professor X. All right, Quasar. Legendary from last year. If we think about the 3 legendaries from last year, which was Quasar, Blastar, and Thunderstrike, this one is the most interesting still to me today. He may be one of the lower ones on the list. I kind of thought about pulling him off, but as far as plug and play viability, get a lot of use of him. Of course, he is extremely dominant in Alliance War. Let's go to the next one. Blue Marvel. Boy, this is going to be a controversial one because a lot of people don't have Blue Marvel yet. And in some ways, Blue Marvel could fall off pretty quickly. I know that there are some free-to-play players that are getting Blue Marvel as we speak. But this has been a very controversial character in general, where a lot of people think that this is the first DD9-ish character. Technically, he was an epic. He was not a mythical or a legendary or anything like that. He was an epic character. But he's still proving to be very impactful on defense today. He's kind of set up to play on defense, and it kind of makes for a situation where you don't get to play him on offense. And I don't know how long he's going to be excellent on defense. Jeff the Land Shark. Well, I'll be frank with you. He's on the list because he's cute. No, seriously, he does have some pretty cool things. I think in general, there's going to be a place for characters that can bring everybody together, kind of the same way that Invisible Woman does on the Fantastic Four MCU team. But he definitely does some interesting things. He's most certainly lower on the list, but I have used him. There are definitely Crucible teams kind of working around Jeff the Land Shark, you know, being able to bring everybody together and then come in hard with a character like Quasar or Blade or even Apocalypse when he does the specials. Kind of an interesting strategy, but there definitely are strategies where you bring everybody together, then you rewind them with a character like Lady Deathstrike. This guy, again, is not on the top of the list, definitely on the lower list. This was one that I debated taking off the list. If you're counting, I'm probably gonna go over 10. I think I've got over 10. Sentry. Why is Sentry on the list? Because a lot of people saying outside of Crucible, I'm not finding Sentry to be that useful. I will make a case that if Sentry gets the same treatment as Null and he gets a team, that's going to be a good thing. And I just wanted to put that into your brain that, if Sentry gets a team the same way that Null did, then this is going to be a great character longer term. I think he's pretty fun. But yeah, I've been a little bit underwhelmed with the Void. You kind of have to be in a situation where you're losing or things have gone sideways to take advantage of the Void going to the enemy side. Old Man Logan is here just as an example of a character that has been useful for an insanely long time. This has been one of the best characters for the longest time, still very useful. If he can get a turn and start popping off, I feel like he's gonna get to a place where the health on the enemies is gonna get too high and he's not gonna be as effective. He's not probably supposed to be here on the list, but this is the type of character that I'm trying to put on the list, and by far, hands down, he's been nothing but over the top and has been viable for an insane amount of time. I mean, we're going back to 24, I think almost 2 years at this point. All right, not sure about this guy, but I will say this. Quicksilver symbiote, and the symbiote team, I think in general, is going to be very strong. Haven't been able to play him with diamonds. Right now, he's a little bit neutered, with low stars, but he still might be a longer-term good plug-and-play character. He's relatively fast, and he has kind of like that gore mechanic where he can knock down the charges and the revives, and he goes early in the match. Because of that, he might be very useful outside of his team longer than the rest of them. But as long as Null is very strong, Quicksilver symbiote is also going to be very strong, and I think they're going to be useful in multiple game modes. And then from here, these last three characters, which are, I guess, on the list just because, but, Maestro, nobody's got Maestro. I'm sure he's going to be good. A Nihilus, I don't have a Nihilus. I'm sure he's very, very good. He's very strong. This should be, hands down, the strongest character in the game. He's the most recent DD9 character, so he has to be here. And then lastly, as for the final character, where I'm not sure where they're going to land, Raid team, Raid character, will Blade be mighty? Like the way that Storm is pretty good? The way that Quicksilver symbiote is kind of being okay? Will he be in the category of Silver Surfer Breaker? We'll have to see. All right, who would you take off the list? Who would you put on the list? I'm sure there's a lot of thoughts on that. And sorry that there was more than 10, but bye for now. All right, well, that's a video. Well, it was a video. It's been a while since I've done one. Were there sound issues? All right. I don't know. Let me pull it up. I was going to send it off to get edited, but I can pull it up. Let's see. It's possible. Heard it for like 5 seconds. It's the top 10 characters for the month of July 2026. I have not done one of these videos in quite a bit. This is going to be a ton of fun, and he has kind of like, but he's got Maestro. I'm sure he's good for the final character. Could you take off the character? Destra. I think that this is Star and has been out places also on this list. Did it look like I read? Oh, get out of here, cat! All right, we're going to talk about them in no particular order because we've got as much anymore. I feel like it's today. That's going to be a good thing. But he's got Maestro. Is kind of being okay. Could you take off? He'd be mighty. Well, if there is sound issues, maybe he can fix it or remove it. I don't know. All right. Well, I'll send it off to get edited. Yeah, yeah.
Eyes locked, don't panic. Nah, nah, banana. Hold it steady, don't rush that line. Take it slow, yeah, take your time. Grip it right, don't let it slide. You leaned in, now you can't rewind. Look left, look right, don't trust that thing. Why I'm moving, got a mind of his own. Step back quick, now you froze mid-step. Now you stuck and you already know.
All right, so we got 45 minutes until. All right, what are we doing? I think we did all of that. What do I want? What else do we got? We got to do the tower, and then all right, let's do. Does somebody actually end up doing the math on the Punisher or whatever her name is? Oh, I gotta undo this. Magic was not on the top of the list. My apologies. About hand archer? No. No hand archer. No, 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 no.
Log in, collect, nothing changed. Same store pop-ups, just rearranged. Yeah, yeah. New patch drop, yeah, it's kinda mid. Another event, but it's pay to win. 50 offers before I can play. Best value ever. Okay, sure, yeah. Go still gone, can't level a thing. Got 10 new tunes, can't build a team. Gear tear, 21 dreams, but I'm stuck in debt. Game says grind.
All right, let's do my Crucible real quick. Oh, look at Blade! Look at that hairdo. Oh, we lost. Oh well. All right. Oh, the tower starts at 2.
Initializing optimization. Improvement detected. Please wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you killed the animation, cool, nice try. Took a whole feature out, called a streamline. Used to watch a little 3D spinning glide. Now I stare at a PNG like it's do or die. Loot screen gone, nah, you just moved away. Same damn lag with a different paint. Faster entry, yeah, that's a bold claim. When I'm stuck buffering just to hit the same game. Assets loading like it's dial-up days. Yellow button locked in a stasis phase. Click it once, twice, nah, still no play. Just a glowing T saying not today.
You said faster. You said smoother. You said better.
Was it worse, huh?
Faster, still slow.
Where the hell did the seconds go?
See the scene, but I'm stuck below.
Anybody have the EV numbers on the new core orbs? I mean, they're not. It's not 1, is it?
Wait in a new window.
For the Rachel or whatever.
Patch notes read like a bedtime story. Improved performance, fabricated glory. Removed the show, kept the delay. Now it's silent suffering every day. No animation, no distraction. Just me and the void and no interaction. No progress bar, no damn clue. Just
I got to do this to unlock the sim for next week.
don't need flair. We just want the game to actually care. You shaved off seconds, where they at? All I see is the same old lag.
faster.
Oh, we don't have the core orb in the game to see yet. Well, then I'm just dumb. My brain is like.
Still slow.
Different screen, same damn show.
Blink and boom, you fake the flow. Then I'm stuck in asset limbo.
You probably said that 7 times and I just didn't see it.
Same speed, it's a sin.
Still flying once again.
Optimization complete. User experience improved. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Faster, still slow.
Cut the clip, but kept the blow.
Smoke and mirrors, we all know.
You just moved the damn delay, bro.
Press the button.
Nothing hits.
Welcome to the loading abyss. No more spin, just empty ticks.
New update, same old.
Come on. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I needed. Do you think Vigilante's the next raid team to be replaced? I'm not sure, but probably. Sounds right.
This game is dying.
Worst scene ever.
Why you still logged out? Who you fooling, bro? This game is dying. That's what you said. Last year crying. Every patch the end, every app all fake. Whole Discord screaming, whole club feeling drained.
Cool.
Attention everybody. This is officially the worst era ever.
Oh yeah, we got lots of AI slop. It's all we do here.
Anyway, see you this weekend.
Yeah, we got all kinds of AI slop here. Never gonna get an eyelash. That's great. Play Blitz? Okay. With Breaker? They haven't said. If you clicked on, there's a code on Facebook that lines up with it. If you click the code, it won't work. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, I like this song too. So we're waiting for the server reset and we're gonna do the tower. I need to switch sides on this.
What are we doing? Angel in the past, whole game shook. Players with the blow light, hold up, look. Same old price climb, that's what was inside. Everybody staring at the screen wide-eyed. G21 gone, where the gear at? Cut the course too, yeah, we hear that. ISO missing, value in ghosts. Now the whole community roasting the post. Used to buy passes every 2 weeks. Not even spending saying this too steep. $20 buys getting pushed aside. Welcome to the cracking.
Here we go.
$80 for the angel pass. Old player base saying ain't no way that lasts. This rewards, but the price go up. Every single patch got another cash grab. Angel pass drama, tension rise. People looking at the offers like nice try. Progress slower if you don't pay fast. Biggest backlash from a battle pass. Team look cool, but the lock feel dirty. F2P, angel stuck at level 30. 2 yellow stars, basically.
So I need damage now. Yeah, if you did the Facebook link, it's the same thing. That's just basically a sidestep to the Facebook link.
That's the message loud. Meanwhile, comment sections turning into crowds. Players still here 'cause they love the game. That's why the backlash hit this hard with angels. $80 for the angel pass. Whole community saying this is trash.
Need 1,000,000 more damage. 130. All right, we just need damage. Please do some damage there. Yeah, there we go. We got it. All right. All right, that'll take a while.
Dear valued customer.
Progress detected.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them done right now.
Solution detected.
Well,
Harder.
Yeah, look at that. We got 10. I'm trying to get the coalition thing done and the sim thing done.
like 7 times. Now you're back for the shiny lines. Big red button, flashing gold. Limited offer. Take my soul. One more pull, one more spin, one more chance, and I might win. You hate the game, you hate the grind, but FOMO got inside your mind.
The devs don't sleep, they smell your fear. Another sale is almost here.
You hear that ping? You know
All right, we've got tower in 18 minutes. Yeah, yeah.
free players crying in the feed. Meanwhile, whales hit Godspeed. Exclusive rank, exclusive frame. Everybody knows your name. Ocean King, deep sea boss. Financial judgment is the cost. You saw the price, you looked away, then bought the thing the same damn day.
Player satisfaction.
Below, pretty
Yeah, I'm trying to get in here, right?
Increasing monetization. Well, harder.
Ah! Yeah, I'm trying to get through it right now. can do that one. Ten trials is pretty good. I'm trying to get the coalition points right now.
Attention, commanders. Please keep.
No, I did not. I've got Deacon all good, man.
Cards legal. And please stop acting surprised when the mystery discount guy.
But Deacon's worth it, whatever. Deacon's very good.
With a dirty little card in your hand. Load it up fast, now you're gone from the land. Everybody sing it like
Bam, bam, bam.
Bought a fake crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, now the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say bam, bam, bam. He had a baby roster Sunday night. Monday morning, everything bright. Blue stuff glowing, diamonds too. Like, bro, what happened to you? He said, I know a guy, don't worry about it. Cheap little hookup, don't post about it. But the bank said no, and the lock said yes. Now the whole leaderboard's under arrest. Who got loaded? Who got stacked? Who got blessed by the chargeback pack? Who got quiet? Who got canned?
Yeah, if you don't have Deacon, go for it, man. Deacon's very good.
Mm-hmm. Bought a big crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, now the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say bam, bam. Swipey swipe, bye bye. Receipt got wings and it learned to fly. Clicky click, uh-oh. Where did the top of the leaderboard go? Swipey swipe, bye bye. Bank call back like nice try. Clicky click, uh-oh. Band wave dancing at the front door. Loader in the
All right, we'll save that.
Your login, I'll plug you in. 30 little packs for the price of 2. Nothing says legit like don't tell who. Honest whale staring at the store like I paid more and he got more. Crowns got smoky, trophies cracked. Every flex got a background check. Who got sparkly? Who got fame? Who got gear with a mystery name? Who said nope? Who said nah? Who got cooked when the audit saw? They're getting
Bam, bam, bam.
with a dirty little card in their hand. Loaded up fast, now they're gone from the land. Everybody sing it like bam, 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 bam. Bought a fake crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, now the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say bam, bam. Loaded, 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 loaded.
Oops, your account exploded.
Loaded, 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 loaded.
Fraud got downloaded.
Loaded, 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 loaded.
Now your excuse got folded.
Loaded, loaded, loaded.
That's it. I don't have any more.
Reloaded.
One little loader with a big little lie. 2 little swipes and a fake alibi. 3 little cards that nobody claims. 4 little crowns with suspicious names. 5 little whales said, wait a damn minute. 6 little leaderboards, smoke all up in it. 7 little excuses. 8 little scams. 9 little screenshots. 10 little bands. No receipt. Dirty card.
Well, harder. Which one? The old one or the new one?
Crown, fake.
Like the old school one? Like the old school one? Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow. Here we go! I know, right? Yeah, this is great. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah, here comes the best part. No, come on.
Tell me like a Hellcat. Faster. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
Oh, that's not good.
Like a hell.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those days, man. It's just one of those days. We're waiting for the server reset. Please work. There we go. Holy moly.
Sir, do you recognize this purchase? No.
Sir, do you recognize this card?
No. Sir, do you recognize this account?
Sometimes.
Sir, why does your roster look like it robbed a bank at 3 a.m.? Alliance milestone. They're getting banned, 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 with a dirty little card in their hand. Loaded up fast, now they're gone from the land. Everybody singing like ban, 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 ban. Bought a fake crown from a discount man. Swipe went boom, now the smoke alarm ran. Everybody point and say ban, ban.
Swipey swipe. Receipt got wings and it learned to fly. Clicky click. Uh-oh.
Where did the top of the leaderboard go? Loaded, 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 loaded.
Oops, your account exploded.
Loaded, 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 loaded.
Ban hammer. Reloaded.
No receipt, no plan. Ban, ban, ban. Fake crown, dirty hand. Ban, ban, ban. Notice that, trust me, man. Ban, ban, ban. Now everybody understands.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Chad did this. This is on you.
There we go.
It's sausage time, yeah, it's sausage time. Frozen fate, no rewind, it's sausage time. TikTok bite, cross the line, no escape when Chad decides. It's sausage time. Cold room, bright lights, camera stare. Chat goes quiet, that ain't fair. History, so don't do this. Chat said bet, now here we
3 hours to go. No, the new tower starts in 2 minutes, right?
I think, I hesitate. That's not fear, that's acceptance, mate. It's sausage time. Sausage time, yeah, it's sausage time.
Wow, he's hitting for 1 million. Do you see that? Teshero's get on the assist is almost 1 million. Is she good now, Sergio? I have her. I don't think I ever upgraded her though. Just need to make it to the end of the match. All right, well, that reset, right? Oh, did they lower that? Well, Tower not working. Well, give it a minute. Sometimes that's a thing.
RNG hit me like a car crash. No control, just praying for a pass. Team con crash before I even act. Yeah, danger rooms rig, super scroll, taking turns back to back. Whole squad, the leader runs gone. That's a wrap. Update drops, devs act. All is fine, but the game's in shambles. Community, yeah, losing their mind. We're screaming on Reddit at the forums ablaze. They just keep dropping offers while ignoring the rage. Battle world's basic, just auto and ignore. Zero strategy, man. What's the gameplay for? Click a button, get a win. Nothing earned, no skill, ceiling left. Just another mode. Bird, I'm salty, I'm mad. This ain't what I had. Paid in time, some in cash, but the game system's just trash. Random booze, unfair. Every match gets burned. Battle
All right, so they're 8. Okay. Well, 8 is fine. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Right? 8 is not. EV of 8 on those is fine. Oh, no idea. Yeah. Probably like 6. It doesn't look like this adds a lot. Well, look. Actually, this is super easy. If we drop the 4, 2, and 1, that takes 1.5. So like 6.5. If you drop the 80, it's like 5.5. Right? Royalty, just drop these top ones off right here. If you drop the 50 off, it's really bad. Yeah. Yeah, if you take if you take all of the 50 and above, well, if you just take the 2, 5, 10, 20, right? So you get 2, 3, 4. These are gonna feel like 5 shards. They're gonna feel like 5s. Definitely a way more swingy orb. Best Buddies is a war boost. And the war boost was broken on some of the reworked characters. I don't think it's that important. Unless somebody chimes in here and says, yeah, it is important. I don't see how. All right, I'm just starting to do this because it's like, why not? This cost is so low. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. The Best Buddy thing. I think you're getting that's the correct answer there in chat. Yeah, they're not great, especially when there's a lot of uncertainty on how. Well, first of all, like, do you really need to buy the first character in a release cycle, right? On the day of release, if you're gonna core, right? There's definitely advantages to waiting until the full team is out. For a piece today, yeah. Well, maybe it's worth it then. Yeah, because you'll get Blade. need some more caffeine or something. We're gonna do the towers. Oh yeah! Okay. Ice Storm, Dark Storm, or XX, right? But $3? All right, well.
life. Every day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps, wow, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through.
Can't quit, won't quit no matter the strike. Just another day.
Yeah, can't quit, won't quit no matter the strife. Just another day in the strike force life. Every day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps, wow, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through. You tune drop while it on fire, need that overpower, building them higher. Said it's balanced, bro, you liar. Whole squad wipe, I just retire, login, crash, lag, mid-fight. Game freeze.
All right. So it's $30 to unlock her.
Team them all start again. Alliance chat, so yo, take a break. But I'm out here grinding for the next mistake. Another rework, same heartbreak. Scopely math just don't equate. Every day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps, wow, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through. Got zombie Kestrel, she don't die. Blue Marvel punching into the
Boomer's buttons green? No, they're green.
it all goes by. Crucible bugs, war goes gray. Matchmaking broke again today. Spend a fortune just to stay and play. And Scopely drops 3 teams a day. They set fun first, then sold the pass. Now even milestones need cold hard cash. Still I log in, can't break the chain. Tapping red dots running through my veins. Every day hit like deja vu. New meta drops, gotta chase that too. Power creeps, wow, what else is new? MSF life, yeah, we pushing through.
Can't quit, won't quit no matter the strike.
Restart your computer 3 times.
Can't quit, won't quit no matter the strike.
Never gonna get Mephisto. Never gonna get Mephisto. Never gonna get Mephisto. Never gonna get
No, we're going to do offer review. I only see... is there any other offers worth getting other than these two? It's $35. Got it. Interesting. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Castle Doctrine? I know that's not what. I mean, I guess it is probably. But, do you have them unlocked already? She's 1000% a raider. How did it feel to you? Lady Punisher, yeah. Yeah, we'll get Blade here. All right. Be right back.
squad that's ready to fight. Hey, just hang, there's no one. Huh, bruh, huh? Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghost and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If you saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff. Yelling a red GUS, got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. Saw the trailer, thought, yo, this might slap. Tasky and Ghost in a war zone trap. Red Guardian flexing, yelling with style. Winter Soldier looking cold and vile, but in-game drop, nah, it ain't that. Victoria hand, who greenlit that? Songbird flying Hyperion 2. This ain't Thunderbolts, this is Beta Crew. Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghost and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff. Yelling a red GUS, got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. We picked these names from a poll, no shame, but that's before we saw the game. If the movie dropped first, that vote would flip. Taskmaster leading, nah, hard skip. He died in the intro, blinking, he's toast. Now he's the leader, that's wild at most. Marvel HQ's plans, well, yeah, they don't divulge. That's why you gotta do Tasky and a yellow bulge. Yellow's bench, red G's old tech. US agent sitting in the power check. They've got the ties, they've got the rep, but they're locked in limbo. What y'all expect? Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghost and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff. Yelling a red GUS, got the lore. They're the core, we can't ignore. Don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. Thunderbolts drop, but they ain't the squad. Ghost and Tasky, Victoria, odd. Yeah, we voted, but the time was rough. If we saw the movie, we'd have called their bluff.
They haven't implemented it yet, Popeye Glim.
We can't ignore, don't need a redo, just make it right. Rework the squad that's ready to fight. Come on, I'm inside.
Waiting for a no, yeah, it's gonna take years. Grinding this mode through boredom and tears. Battle world slow with no end in sight. Guess I'll be here till dawn turns to news. Waiting for a no, yeah, it's gonna take years. Grinding this mode through boredom and tears. Grinding this mode through boredom and tears. Waiting for a no, yeah, it's gonna take years. Grinding this mode through boredom and waiting for a no, yeah, it's gonna take years. Grinding this mode through boredom and tears. Grinding this mode through boredom and tears.
From the great white north where the fire is ice, Dorky Dad bringing heat sharper than Vegas dice. The Marvel Strike Force cabal and I'm leading the crew. Mobile complainer, this ain't the fight for you. You're all smoke, no spark and no follow through. Canada's rising while Vegas just blew. Vegas light, but you shine
I'm looking for something very specific.
to win. Canada's my throne and I'm ruling with frost. You're rolling snake, guys, this battle's already lost. Your bars are soft like a desert mirage, while I'm steady like a glacier breaking your facade. Canada's fire, hotter than your sun. Las Vegas heat, boy, I'm the chosen one. You're all flash, no substance, I'm the master of flow. Northern flames rise and watch the Vegas lights go. You try to throw shade, but it doesn't even land. I'm a snowstorm of skill, you're a grain of sand. You talk big games but can't back it up. I'm sipping on success while you spill your cup. Las Vegas? Yeah, I'll gamble this fight. Bet it all on Dorky Dad, who's spitting pure might. Your Astrotrain's weak, left it derailed. Spectre
there is this math of EV and why people don't look at EV as like. I need to find it because I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of it this morning. Thank you, Steven, for the... There was a study about players betting incorrectly, even though the EV was better in different circumstances. And it has to do with how it feels rather than the reality of the EV. And I can't find it. All right, there was a change that was announced yesterday for these new orbs right here, starting with the Retribution orbs for Rachel. It's for 625. We're going to go over the math because they're definitely slightly worse than the old 675 ones, but I think that they are going to feel worse in general when we look at the actual numbers. Now, before we get into that, we've got a code. Now, whenever you have these codes with like the random numbers right there, there was a link perhaps on social media like Facebook that you could have clicked and got this. A lot of people saying, well, the code doesn't work. Well, it's because they've already collected it on some sort of social media platform. The reward, I think, is level based. So depending on what level will depend on how it goes. Now, I want to read the blog post and some of the things that they're saying to switch sides. New character Power Core Orbs return. Power Core character orbs return earlier this year. We moved away from making new character shard orbs available with power cores. We know the update was disappointing for many players. We've continued to review our approach to character releases and power core value. Today, revealing that new characters once again will have character shards available purchased using power cores. Rachel Cole Alvis will be the next opportunity, which will have along the chain offers called out in a recent blog. And so each Rachel Cole Alvis orb, Widow's Wrath orb will cost 625 cores. And then this is the part that, made everybody skeptical, is 400 shards for Rachel. Now, this orb is not better. It's not a million times worse. It's slightly worse because we're going to go over the math. It actually costs less. And we're going to look at EVs, which people often don't buy into EVs. They just want to know what the minimums are and how it feels. And we'll get into that. I think the bigger issue than all of this is that they removed power cores from Arena. And where do we get power cores, right? That's kind of, it's a double issue. not only did they remove the ability to spend them on something useful and then changed it quite a bit, they've also strangled the inputs drastically. They try to adjust that here. More ways to get power cores. With power core character orbs returning, we're also reviewing where power cores are earned across the game. Our goal is to add more opportunities for active players to earn power cores they can use on character orbs and other areas of the game. Still finalizing those updates. We're not ready to share the full details just yet, but you can expect more information in an upcoming blog. And then head to the main supply store. Check out the Widow's Wrath orb when it goes live. Now, before I get into the math of what they are, I kind of want to go over what the old orbs were. And in general, the way that they felt at times is that you got 6. That was the minimum amount you could get. To me, I always pressed a button and I was like, okay, this is probably going to be 8. The actual value was 9.39. And that is taking into effect the very small chances that one could possibly get if they got the 180 or the 80 pulls. It felt like over time you pretty much mostly pulled, the 12s, the 10s, the 8s, and the 6s, and they generally felt like 8s. Well, these ones here are actually worse, quite a bit. Yes, they cost less, $675, and the new ones will cost $625. The overall EV is 8, so that is lower than before, but the cost is slightly lower. So the actual price per power core per character shard is different, and it is lower. You can see the ratio there was 0.0139, and now it's going to be 0.128. However, I think that these shards are going to feel bad. I'm in the way here. I'll switch to the other side. And the reason why I say that is if we look at where the shards are actually going to be, there's actually a chance of getting 2. There's a chance of getting 5, chance of getting 10. And if we look and get rid of the 400, the 200, the 100, and even the 80, I mean, that's a large percentage of this 8. We've got almost 2. I think these things are going to feel like 5 orbs, 5 or 6. Feel like 5 or 6, just like in the same way these ones here felt like 6 to 8. These ones here are going to feel like 5s. All right, well, the other way of looking at this is, well, at least now there's a place and a way of using power cores to get new characters unlocked. Now, today with the tower plus her, you can have a 4-man team. A lot of people won't go crazy on the orbs until the full team is out or there's a place in the game where they're necessary, with the hopes of maybe picking up a couple of these shards randomly from various events and things like that. And so the cost goes down, for every orb you don't have to open. Now, I will go over some of the offers. There was a total of 3 offers today that I thought were interesting. The one right here, we got $30 US, 300 Ultra Cores. We'll get an unlock. All right. And as far as ISO, her Raider, her passive is all about crits and critting and things like that. And Raider is the crit ISO for sure. Now, as far as power cores, for 30 Ultra Cores, $3 US, 1,500 Ultra Cores, and then you get 5 million gold. Now, this is kind of like a hidden offer. This is in the Executioner. You get 45 Executioner shards for $20 US, and then that's kind of useless as far as I'm concerned. But then that'll unlock the second reward. So this is a chain offer. I never look at the secondary offer, so thank goodness for some of the people here in chat. And what that will allow you to get the opportunity to buy is for $15 US, 80 million gold, and 4,300 training materials, the gold training materials, which is significant. Now, in the past, they had offers like this secondary offer without having to buy the first one. So I'm not entirely sure that this first one is worth it. Okay, so there you go. So we're kind of bringing back the offer review a little bit. I do think the orbs are going to feel worse. Now, I'm just going to briefly go over the player voice. And this is kind of just a recap of what has happened. So some of the information here is a little bit dated, but I wanted to go through it anyways because I think some of it was interesting. No, the June 4th and 15 minutes. No, these are a little dated, but we held back held them back while the fair play issue was being resolved. Little else was going on to matter with the happening, and we didn't want people to think we were being tone deaf or make it seem like we were trying to distract from the issue at hand. Enough has transpired that sharing this info feels okay. Player Council met with the team at Scopely in recent weeks to share feedback and community sentiment around the hot topics amongst players. Our latest meeting was hours before the second wave of fair player suspensions went out this week, and we were not able to discuss beyond the public communications. However, we continue to provide our input and have shared community feedback around the topic to the team at MSF, and they are listening. I know that the MSF was most certainly not thrilled with this idea of slapping people on the wrists and 3-day suspensions and maybe, trying to clean up the leaderboards, where the permanent suspensions, the permanent bannings was the only correct choice as far as I'm concerned. Beyond that, the most top of mind continues to be that kind of economy and age of fear, not leaving players feel the fun. Passes once seemed to be a nice price point for some useful premium items. Now has been the extended time without rewards and drastically inflated price point, or the same price point as prior battle passes, but rewards are not very meaningful players. Costume credits, Elite 7's promo credits. Improvements to the pass and the systems around them are encouraged. We suggest bonus reward tiers of a pass can be completed early. This felt most impactful with Angel Pass early progress, leaving almost an entire Strike Pass lifespan without rewards. They didn't have any more bad feelings around this strategy. Yeah, it was an $80 pass that was supposed to replace like a month's worth, so like it doubled the price essentially. And but you were able to finish it really quickly. Maestro Arrival, we confirmed Scopely intended to have Sentry follow the same path as the Null Battle and made a recurring event. He's also encouraged a plan to be shared with Null future for new players to cast access if Sentry is moving into that spot. Could you do both, one or the other? Will they rotate? So on and so on. Yeah, if you don't have Sentry maxed out, that's good news because then that'll give you access in the same way that you can get access to Null. I'm also curious to know if we're going to get a team for Sentry. That's also of interest to me. Unrelated talk surrounding Battle World, player council participated in playtests the week prior and shared feedback with Scopely. Has met since Battle World release and shared additional community feedback around the lack of clarity on rewards to be expected, desire for more challenging gameplay in zone nodes, access to 4 diamonds for nodes now requiring ushers who run the Maestro fight, including how Daring Wars do not seem to be meeting expectation. They were bugged. And how some others may be unintended, exceeding them. I think they're going to make it harder based off of the blog post from the other day. Additional feedback shared over the last weeks with the team at Memorial Strike Force include lack of rewarding feeling with the introduction of Daily Alliance Mission Center and the negative reactions to added requirements like Play Blitz, which has already been completed by Login Streak and Daily Objective. Limited deals in the chapter store don't feel good, hoping for improvement. Continued issues with Command Center objectives not completing Saga item tower commendations, confusion on start time. The introduction of more RNGs in some areas is a direct contradiction to the reasoning given in making changes going into the Age of Fear. Yeah. No reason to visit the web without free claims, bang for your buck, or updates to Strike Store to encourage players to visit. I think they've also kind of made Twitch drops feel not great. No way to get Epic Essence. Monies. Epic Endix, I think there was a bunch of it there in the paid track of the Battle Pass. The whole Essence system seems weird to me. Like, now I'm collecting piles and piles of it with nothing to spend it on. I feel like I haven't once considered the impact of that. Like, I don't feel like any of it was impactful, nor have I felt like any of my decisions were strategic in nature that actually had something to do with the outcome of the fight. The whole Essence system on paper looked way different than it actually played out. They could give away a lot less Essence, and then the decisions that we do make, well, if where we put the points actually matters, like a significant amount of stat boosts, rather than this idea you get everything, you don't have to decide about anything, just place them, and because you have so much currency you can put in all of them and the boosts are not meaningful. feel like if there was more scarcity of the items and the decision that one does make actually massively boost up that in particular stat, kind of makes a feeling like, oh, I'm actually thinking about what I want to do with this team and what's the best strategy. None of that is happening with Epic Essence. It's very mindless in my opinion and very strange actually. All right, bye for now. Is Johnny still doing it? Datacrons and Scott feel way better. I've heard that. Apparently the people that buy them love them. And Arnold doesn't feel like not buying them has really changed his overall ability to be competitive. Not, you know what I mean? Datacrons make a difference between, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was you that brought that up earlier, but that's the second time I've seen that. May have been you. Oh, come on. Huh. I know, right? All right. I'm having a blood sugar thing. I'll do the tower tomorrow. I know I should be doing these. See here? What is going on here? There it is right there. I'm hoping that I get to hang out with him here at some point in person. All right. Bye for now.